Join Peak Physique now to lose weight and achieve the greatest transformation of your life. Let me change your life the way I changed mine. Link in the description.
I want to talk about my favorite analogy as to why you can't lose weight. This is you in your mind. Who you want to be, right? This is like your ideal image, your ideal identity, where you're just fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to draw some little biceps. You're fit, you're healthy, you're lean, you're slim, you're just happy about who you are. This is how you currently view yourself. And you don't even have to be this big who you currently are. This is just how you see yourself, right? You just see yourself as this big, fat, lazy, just fucking awkward slob. And what happens is in your mind, when you want to make a change and when you immediately take the actions for this change, which would involve things like, working out, eating clean, rest and recover, like the basics that we all know, without taking the time to really understand why he's here to begin with, this is what happens, right? This is your new self at the negotiation table, which is your brain. But look who's all the way across from him, dude. Look. This guy ate every single fucking objection. All right, this guy is full of just negativity. And who do you think is gonna win this negotiation? Dude, this guy could propose the greatest argument of all time. This man will just backhand him into oblivion. All right, this isn't gonna work. And I know it sounds silly, but this is really the best way for me to put it. All right, this is your old/current. This is the future, right? Future O/C. And the thing is, the way to finally overcome this guy is to realize he's full of shit. He's full of shit. He's full of so much shit. Why did my camera turn on? That's actually terrifying. I didn't mean to turn the camera on, but okay. Let me explain to you what I mean. He's full of things like, oh, it's impossible. I'm a fat boy anyway, in the sense of oh, this is who I am. This is who I am. Why even bother losing weight? It's just a part of my identity. Or working out is too hard / isn't for me. And it isn't until you do some self-reflection and you look at yourself in the mirror, or not even, until this guy looks at himself in the mirror and realizes this is all bullshit. Are you have just believed this for so damn long that it's why this guy exists in the first place. And it's because you never took the time to really sit back and think about it. Because when you really sit back and think about this stuff here, it's all garbage. I'll break through it all right now. It's impossible. It's impossible. No, the fuck it's not. All right, I was going to show you guys a picture of myself, but we're not even going to use me as an example. Dude, if you eat clean, eat less, and work out, then you will lose weight. You will lose weight. All right, it's not impossible. It's not rocket science, dude. It just takes a matter of time. It just takes time, but it's not impossible by any means. There are a lot of things harder than this. All right, this is still a difficult endeavor, but by no means is it impossible. It is not impossible. Never. And then I'm a fat boy. But if, as I just said, you can literally lose weight. Losing weight is not impossible. So this is also bullshit. You might have been fat. You might have been fat as a kid, but that doesn't mean you stay fat forever. Working out is too hard / isn't for me. Okay, isn't for you? Garbage, because working out is literally a part of human health, dude. We're meant to move around. Maybe you don't have to lift weights, but you definitely need to be working out and moving around. Another thing too is that if you want to build muscle, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, dude. All right, I personally want to have muscle and I want to look good. So, I don't know what to tell people who say that stuff. Oh, working out just isn't for me. And like, and you're a dude, like, all right, bro, stay skinny then, or stay fat as fuck. Working out is too hard. Well, so no. So I was looking like this. I would say this is even harder. Because working out, you're sacrificing today's pleasure for tomorrow. You know, you're sacrificing today for a better tomorrow. Whereas this guy is sacrificing tomorrow and the next day 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 for today. You know, they're complete opposites. I would say this is harder. All right, and once you really take the time to just think and realize this stuff, you realize that, dude, this guy is a fucking fraud. This guy is a fraud. Your whole life has been a lie and it's been dictated by this dickhead. It's almost like, in previous videos, I used the analogy of, oh, what if he was armed? We don't even need to arm him, dude. We just need this guy to look into a mirror. It's almost like a Medusa effect, where like, make her look into the mirror and now she's turned into stone. Whereas this guy just fucking fades away because his entire character, his entire identity was built off lies. It was built off garbage. It was built off complete and utter bullshit. Now, we're just left with the new version of you. Now we're just left with the guy who wants to become an identity. The guy who wants to become healthy. Now, the enemy within is gone. So now the enemies outside can't do us no harm. Will you miss some days eating clean? For sure. Will you miss some days in the gym? Probably. But now there's no enemy within. Now it's just you. The version of you that you really want to be like. Not that fat fuck. And as silly as it may sound, this is a very, very, very accurate representation of this. Of what happened here. All right, this guy's biggest enemy wasn't the junk food, it wasn't the video games, it was himself. It was himself. And it took a while, but once I realized that like everything I believed in and everything that was in my way was simply because of me and not because of any outside force, and that it was all in my hands and that I was just believing bullshit, it made this transition so much more smoother. Now there was no enemy within. You know, now it was just me, the version of me that I really wanted to be like. And that was how I made it here, guys. So, conquer the enemy within, and you will achieve exactly what you want in life.